All right, so we are just downloading the app. It just went out, and I'm going to share what that looks like with you in a moment, but might be able to do it here in just a second. We've got some private information on the screen I don't want to share with you, but Sawyer's updating the app real quick. This finally went out, and
Here is the app.
there we go. All right, let's see.
This is the geo-fenced area. We got
If somebody wants to screenshot that real quick,
I'm gonna do this.
yeah, post that on X. Make sure you're following Sawyer, by the way. He's going to post all this stuff on X, and that's a good look at our geo-fence. Just a moment.
Shall we hail? So let's go to. I'm gonna select a place. Actually, I'm gonna screen over this one thing.
Boom. All right, here we go.
Booked.
All right, so our first ride is booked now in the app here, and it looks very similar actually to basically Uber, I guess is a fair way to look at that, but it's telling us how long it's going to take. Your ride is 3 minutes away.
You should get out and go there.
And we need to get out and go over there. Doesn't say pricing or anything on
$4.20 flat rate.
Okay, flat rate. It's going to be that, I believe, for every ride. $4.20 is my guess. Give me just a second. Got to put a couple things up. All right, bear with me. Sorry, guys. Okay. And it is nice and steamy. Oh boy, great.
Maybe here.
Maybe this way?
It's on the corner.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. We survived. Wasn't sure how that was going to go. Oh, there's one right there. That was probably all right. Is this where it wants us to be?
It says over here. It's hard to see.
Step over here in the shade.
Yeah. Go over there.
Let's see. What's it say? No, June. Yeah, we're in the right spot.
Or we're here and that's where it wants us to go.
Is it behind June's then? Or is it on that corner?
It's down here, I think.
Oh, man. We'll call that user error. That's on us. Okay, we're going. Sawyer's a fast walker. I'm a fast walker, but he's much faster walker.
Oh, thank
I saved you. When the homeless guy was coming by, that came right out of your pocket. All right, so I think it's getting ready to pull up.
Yeah.
All right. Me. Does it look like we're in the right spot now? Yeah. It's interesting that it had us come over here. Did it let you change the location where pickup is?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The second time we do it, we'll sort of play around.
Yeah.
We can drop a pin exactly where.
Yeah. Because I'm wondering if it was more like, oh, there's a red one coming. Is it red?
Yep.
Okay. So here's our ride coming up. Yeah, we need to really look at like where the pin is versus where it's picking us up and all that stuff. But here we go. Ultra red. You guys probably saw that guy actually earlier today. Somebody posted a picture and this dude was in the front seat. Hello.
Welcome to RoboTaxi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I see your app real quick, please? Before we start? Just 1 moment. And there you go.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we'll start the ride in a sec. This one.
Okay, so here's what we're looking at on.
So we're gonna start the ride by clicking this. There we go.
There we go.
We are officially on the go.
And then looking up at the front, I mean, it looks exactly the same as what you're used to on the front screen. So I know there was a lot of talk about, is it going to look the same? Is it going to look different? Looks exactly the same. And I can see end trip. I can't see like add a stop or anything like that, which we're going to try later. But just the 3 dots outside of seeing what those 3 dots do.
So there is a pullover button right there. You can do music, control your temperature.
I don't know if you're allowed to answer questions or not, but is this connected to his accounts? Like if he hits Netflix, will it automatically be set up for that? Very cool. So it is connected, just like when you get in somebody else's Model Y, it's going to automatically set to your stuff. So swear whatever you have logged in on yours, I guess, would be active. That's cool.
So the safety monitor has no steering wheel, no pedals. And it looks like they have a pullover button up there on the screen, as well as a stop and lane button in the middle, and then a support button on the right.
But nothing else.
No pedals, as you can see.
It's just a regular Model Y without any type of enhancements that make anything going on over here.
And so I've done plenty of miles on FSD version 13.2.9. And so far, this feels similar. This, if not smoother, a little bit smoother.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I'm gonna.
This is literally the same car I own. There's no difference between, except for the software version, of course, between my car and this car.
Let's try that wide angle. Nope. Oh, okay. Let's see it working. Okay. Well, yeah, so this doesn't feel any different than what you're used to doing in your own car at home with FSD. So far, anyways. I'm trying to see if anything happens between these intersections to see if it does anything significantly different. But it is pretty wild seeing that seat empty.
It is wild.
I've only seen it in YouTube videos that are shortly followed by more restrictions for everybody else.
Yeah. This feels smooth. I mean,
Yeah.
what can you say? What did you expect?
Right.
So I'm going to touch this. Okay, so here we go. So I can control the air a little bit. Oops, sorry, zoomed in. So you can see the ETA in the top. No, it's all right. Thank you, though. You can control the heated seats. So the layout is a little bit different. I can click this again. And when you arrive, it says Welcome Sawyer. So when I came in, the screen said Welcome Sawyer, my name. And I don't think the visualizations look that much different. Yeah.
They look exactly the same, just at glance.
So unfortunately, we're not really able to ask the safety monitor questions. They're supposed to focus on the road and everything else and surrounding us. So unfortunately, we won't be able to ask a lot of the questions that I know you guys had. But At least you'll be able to see it drive itself.
Yeah, I was hoping, well, I don't know about hoping, but I was expecting to see some sort of sign that, like, it's significantly different software, but it's really not.
To me, it's very similar to FSD version 13.2.9.
Yeah,
In a good way, because it's
yeah,
that's a smooth system
yeah,
version rather.
yeah. And he's got it set on standard, so
Yep, not on hurry mode, we're on standard mode.
yep. So, and these are not very smooth roads in Austin, so that's why I was pretty surprised when it was originally announced it's going to be here rather than some pristine
Yep.
place.
So we are 5 minutes away. It's doing well. So this ride cost me $4.20. They're doing a flat rate for every ride today. Naturally, $4.20. Elon's favorite number. Yeah. So anywhere you want to go within that geo-fence area, which I just posted online, $4.20.
Yeah, I'm sure it's. I'm sure they're not going to actually like transact that $4.20.
No.
Probably to test the system.
Yeah. So what I've been told is they want to just test the payment system, right?
Yeah.
You confirm everything works, and these are, I've been told, the true first outsider customer RoboTaxi rides.
Yeah, and for a point of clarification, you and I were discussing this earlier. This public access, although certain individuals got the invite,
Yeah. So
you can invite anybody you want to ride in here.
yes, so about 20 people got invites and are allowed to download the app. And then those 20 people are allowed to bring any plus one they want on any ride. They can take as many rides as they want, Monday through Sunday from, well, eventually 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. Today it was started a little bit later, probably because it's day one. But we can bring whoever we want. So that's what I plan on doing later today for the rides, just bring a bunch of my subscribers that wanted to come. And yeah, so 20 people, that's it though. But
Yeah,
you can bring whoever you want.
yeah. So it truly is available. And still no word on what the rollout looks like, though. Like, are we talking like every couple of weeks more people? And if it is every couple of weeks, how many more people? But I think if you look historically, at least within the last couple of years, we're probably going to see a rollout similar to some of the other ones we've seen over just the last couple of years. So probably it'll accelerate. But
As a safety monitor, are you allowed to answer how many robotaxis are in the active fleet today? Okay. No. I expected that. Worth a try. And it looks like all the robotaxis today are white interiors. At least that's what I've noticed so far.
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That I find kind of surprising, given how every once in a while we get this delay for cars with white interior. If you want to order that, so maybe that's just a short-term thing.
Take a wide angle here, Justin. This is great.
Yeah,
So essentially what I've been told is that safety monitors just have sort of an AEB button. And they don't have steering wheel, they don't have pedals. And unfortunately, I can't ask him what happened if he were to grab the steering wheel.
he's a large man. I think that it would not end well for anybody in this space.
Well, so at the cyber rodeo, or sorry, the We Robot event where they unveiled the cyber cab, if you in the unsupervised FSD or completely driverless Model Ys for that, they have a steering wheel. Obviously, the cyber cabs didn't.
Somebody grabbed it, didn't
Yeah,
they?
but so multiple people tried to grab the steering wheel and it didn't allow you to do anything.
Yeah.
You couldn't turn it. They wouldn't disengage the FSD unsupervised.
It just threw up a message: "Don't touch the wheel" or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I assume it's something similar with this, but I don't know
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm sure, yeah. But yeah, again, confirmation for everybody. There are no controls over on his side of the vehicle. This is a literally off the factory floor, just like what you would have bought. He's even shown us his happy hands. There's nothing happening up there. It legitimately, the car is doing absolutely everything by itself. And on the screen, it would not look foreign to you by looking at it. The differences are in the small details. So the things that he's able to do is pull over or stop in lane. And my guess is um, that pullover is like, hey, go ahead and stop here. And so then the vehicle will look for the nearest safe place to pull over. Stop in lane would be like an emergency stop, like stop right now. And we have those same abilities back here, or we just have pullover back here. We don't have stop in lane.
Yeah.
So no emergency stop. So
Should we hit
yes.
support?
Will we get in trouble if we hit the support button? Just see what happens. Nope. Okay.
All right,
Hit it.
hitting support. You are currently queuing agent will be with you shortly. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, trying to get the
Yeah.
in focus.
Tesla RoboTaxi support. How may I help?
Hi, we're just testing out the support and seeing how you guys do this. So we can basically just ask any question, or how does the support work?
As far as questions, I would like to instruct you to refer to our website, rating question on how to support the vehicle, make sure everything goes with it's supposed to for your trip.
Okay, we will appreciate it. So we just hang up by hitting the button on the screen.
If you're done with me, I can go ahead and disconnect the call.
All right, you can disconnect. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. That was actually pretty quick.
That was like really quick.
It would have been nice if they had like a pre-planned like thing to say for just
Yeah.
test purposes, like because we were clearly asking for test purposes. I'm assuming, so I'll just have to assume that like if something's not going right, or hey, I don't know what to do, I want to add a stop, but I don't know how to do that. You would hit the support, and the guy on the phone, I'm assuming, we'll try it again later. He can probably change some things over the air for you, like give you the actual destination you wanted to go to since it's taking the wrong spot. Or hey, this thing stopped and it's not doing whatever. He can probably dial into the
So now it's giving us an on-screen notification of make sure to bring your belongings. And there is a button to
that's
say
a 2-minute warning.
yeah. So there's a button to say drop me off now. And the screen looks the same.
Looks the same, yeah.
There we go. Pretty wild to see no one in the driver's seat in the Tesla. So we've been told that no one is allowed to sit in the driver's seat. So if you have other passengers, you're only allowed one other passenger. They have to sit in the back. The safety monitor, at least for now, has to sit in the front passenger seat. But yeah, pretty cool.
So I'm gonna keep an eye on this screen down here as we come to our destination.
I think it's important to
and where
remember
we're
that.
parking.
I think it's important to remember that even though this is, a small pilot program, there's only 10, 20 cars probably in the active fleet right now. What matters is, does this technology work? Is it smooth? And in my opinion, Tesla has the best path to scalability and profitability with this. But here we go. We're pulling in right now.
So it's pulling into the food spot, into the parking lot, and let's see where it stops. And then I'll look down at the screen before we say anything about stopping. So it's stopping right here at the front door, the chained up door.
There we go.
It's giving us a notification.
Please exit safely. You can open the trunk with this button.
Yeah, it was
That's
interesting.
it.
This seat came back
That's what it looks like.
when it went into park. So it's like easy entry or whatever, I
Yep.
guess, would have been on. Okay.
So we'll get out.
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate. I'm sure it's going to be a boring day at some point, but I appreciate you being here. Yeah. So that's it. So we just got out. I didn't press anything on the screen. Did you?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm watching. He's not touching anything on the screen. So he's just waiting for the car to dispatch to do whatever it is it's going to do. My assumption is that the car is probably either waiting for somebody to hail it, or this car is going to go somewhere. I can't imagine it sits there and waits, but right on. What'd you think?
It was smooth. I mean, what can you say? He kept his hands. So I did notice. So he kept his hands on the passenger side, open door button, and then he just kept his other hand on his drink or whatever, and that was it.
Yeah.
The car handled everything great.
I was kind of expecting the screen to be different on the front. I don't know why I was expecting. but it's legit the same thing that you see in your car, basically. Just got a homeless person over here somewhere.
Yeah, I've seen him trying to rock. Yeah. Hold on. Great. How was it? Smooth. No different than having skin off.
Yeah. All right, sorry. So somebody had some questions, so getting him some answers. So yeah, as we sit here, basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna hail another cab, and we have a few locations kind of predetermined where we're gonna try to give this thing as much challenge as we can, and throughout the day. So we're going to hail another ride, and like I said, each ride is going to be different. There's a few areas that we kind of thought might be a good spot. I don't know how that jives with the geo map that we actually got, because I only saw a glimpse and I didn't really. It's hard to tell, but it's there's a few areas that we're planning on taking a ride to, and it looks like within that geo area, everything is available.
Yes.
Yeah, no blind spots or no dead spots. Is it safe in?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Okay. I said he's doing some stuff that on his private phone, so we're gonna give him a minute before we open the app. So don't want to share that. So just bear with us a minute. Don't worry. There's plenty of rides. We're gonna get another cab here momentarily.
Are you on live?
Yeah.
Hey,
What's up?
back on live?
Yeah.
Is the camera turned around?
It's on.
Hey, what's good, guys?
What's
My name's
good?
Axel. He's my cousin right there.
There you go.
Hey, y'all should definitely subscribe to him and like every follow, all right? That's
Right
good.
on, man.
Keep on going.
See you
Subscribe.
guys. All right. Another minute. Just appreciate your
Your service is gonna take a while to have this upload.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So unless there's Wi-Fi,
Is there Wi-Fi here?
it's just a check.
There. I bet you there's a restaurant next door too. Let's walk that way. See if you can get some free Wi-Fi real quick. You know what I didn't think about doing was taking my drink with me just to see what they would say about bringing a drink in there. You know what I mean?
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Cool. I got Wi-Fi.
I really wish I could read these comments. I'm having such a hard time being able to even see them. I'm really sorry about that. I can only see one comment, and you guys are able to see more than me, but it's too small on that screen where they're all at. I can't. It's too small. I can't read it. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. They're all fans, though. The few that I saw buzzed by, they said, "What's up?"
So,
Did you get Wi-Fi?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So just a few more minutes. Thank you for your patience. Won't be much longer now. Hopefully, audio is good for you guys. Hopefully, the video is decent, and it's at least enjoyable. What's that?
you have a YouTube channel or anything?
Yeah, bearded Tesla guy.
Huh?
Bearded Tesla guy.
Beard?
Bearded Tesla.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be on there.
On YouTube?
Yeah. Oh, kids are so much fun. All right. I think, unfortunately, with this thing cropping out what I can see, I think you're saying audio and video is good, so that's perfect.
We'll send it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a while. Yeah.
Okay. No, it's almost there.
No, that's the first post. There's two.
Okay. So let's see here. I'm gonna pretend like this is the RoboCab then. All right. So what you're looking at here, other than the fact that it's not the current generation, is the RoboTaxi. It's exactly the same as the one you can buy at the store. That is not just confirmed from Tesla. It's very obvious. It's the same exact car, uh, straight off of the production line. So that's what's up. These cars are operating. He wouldn't tell us what software version.
I found it.
Yeah, that's you.
And you
Look.
put the can.
Look, watch.
Can see.
It's coming.
Oh, oh my god.
That's you. Yeah, so while that's uploading, let's talk some thoughts while we're waiting for that. My thoughts are this felt exactly like what I'm used to in FSD anyways.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, just without a person in the driver's seat.
It doesn't really feel any different.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
And that's not a bad thing. I mean that in a good way too. Like it didn't feel uncomfortable that there was nobody in the driver's seat. And maybe that's because we're used to FSD. Maybe it's easier to trust what it's doing.
Yep.
So maybe there's something there with that, but
I'm really bummed we can't answer. We can't ask questions to the safety monitor.
yeah, yeah.
I had a whole list of questions, and I heard before.
They probably couldn't figure out exactly how to put together like what you can and can't say, and they just said nothing. You can't say anything. It's too hard to segment out. Which yeah, that is unfortunate. But here's the reality of it. By the time that this thing is just available to anybody, there will be no safety person in the car anyways. So there would be nobody to ask these questions. So yeah, I mean,
Well, I like the support. It's like really quick.
I was surprised too. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
What's that?
Y'all gonna get anything?
no.
No, we're just waiting for
Okay.
something to upload real quick. I think that it was definitely smooth and not what I expected, but not in a bad way.
Yeah, I like your glasses. They're really cool.
Appreciate it.
And how does the comments know my name? How do they know my name?
Is your name Ray?
No, it's Axel.
Axel?
Yes. I don't know.
Are you logged in?
Huh?
Were you logged in or something? Yeah, then your name was, your login was there.
Please.
Yeah. So,
Never been on camera before.
well, maybe
How many people on there?
maybe I'll turn this up for a little bit. Yeah, so we're gonna get back to this conversation here real quick. I'm sorry, bud. There's just so many people asking questions. I want to keep up with them. We're trying to answer them live as they're happening. So,
Yeah, I can answer the question.
what software version was that RoboTaxi in?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't really know about cars that much. I just like Hellcats and all that.
Yeah, Hellcats. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. They make a lot of noise for how slow they are. Don't you agree? Make a lot of noise.
You have a Tesla too?
Yeah, I don't drive slow gas cars. Those are boring.
You like that gas cars?
Yeah, so electric.
That's really fun.
Yeah,
I get.
Y'all like?
yeah.
I guess it's 5 more minutes to upload, and then we'll take another ride.
Oh, I think we're good. Sorry about that. Thanks for patience. So Sawyer, what I was saying, it felt pretty comfortable, like natural, but there's probably some like familiarity with FSD anyways that makes it feel fine. I'm hoping that we get it into a tough situation that like something that might be an issue. And that's what we were looking for earlier, by the way, with some of these routes, is trying to find something that's going to be tricky.
This is our first ride. We're gonna do a lot more later.
Yeah.
Just
To find out, what will this software do, and is it significantly different in those situations? And my guess is, yeah, it definitely felt. Here's what I will say: it did feel more confident around the edges, so to speak. So sometimes you'll feel kind of this hesitance when it gets around corners and lanes are merging. but not in the RoboTaxi. It was very confident in where it was going and what it was doing the whole time. So there was no like, there wasn't this like hiccup, so to speak, like or like the hesitation of making sure it really felt good about what it thought the car was doing in front of it or beside it. Not close.
It's just a long video.
Yeah. You're uploading it in 4K too, aren't you?
I can't even choose anymore on X on mobile. It sucks.
Yeah, you have to downgrade it outside of X and then yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sure this seems like the kind of place that other people would have sent their robo taxis to.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, so I'm sure we'll see a robo taxi come up here in a minute. So now we got to figure out how I can see these comments better while we got a minute, because I apologize, I'm not able to see these very well. But I've got all these notifications on that are like taking up all the real estate on the screen. And it's no, I'd rather not. We're trying to capture full self-driving videos. All right, thanks, buddy. It's the GoPro layout. See what that does. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay. Style.
Fortunately, there's Wi-Fi.
What's that?
Fortunately, there is some Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't know. I'm just gonna do it without the mic.
Yeah.
It's too much. Oh, did we lock the car?
Huh?
We locked it.
I sure hope so. I don't have the keys.
Let's just head back. I don't know. I'm assuming it auto locks, but I actually don't know.
Doubt it.
So we'll.
Do you have a?
Well, once this finishes up, we'll head up.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we need to lock that because there's a lot of gear in that car.
I know.
Good thing we said that on live too. And they, yeah. Dang it. Why do people still use keys? What is this?
This is taking so long.
How long was the video?
13 minutes.
Yeah. I think the 11.5 minute video I did just the other day, it took a hot minute.
Maybe we'll just get the next slide.
Yeah. Maybe you can do that and then pull that back up. Let me know when you're safe to share.
Like where did it was on my screen and now it's not. Hold on. There it is.
Okay. Ready?
Oh. All right, where to? So
Wherever the car is.
does it have our history of where we? Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So just for
Yeah.
security
Yep.
reasons.
Yep. Just a second.
Upload suspended. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Get to start over.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, guys. We don't want to share private information. I'm sure you can understand. Hmm.
Just can't even tell if it's progressing or not. It's hard to tell.
Oh, I thought. Did you order a cab?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. As long as it said suspended, that's paused. It didn't cancel it. So
Yeah.
you want to order a cab
Yeah, I think so.
and then swap it back over?
So where is the car? I think it's on south. Let's find out. Trying to remember where the car is.
Is it safe to share your screen?
Oh, I'm just gonna share one of the parts, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. I don't remember. It's gonna take a bit.
Uh-oh. Did it kick you out of the app? Okay. So we're trying to get a couple things sorted. So sorry about the delay again. Once that gets taken care of, we'll get another cab going. But we also don't want to share private information, so we're trying to be cognizant of that. Make sure we're not blasting out private details all over the internet. So thank you for your patience. Appreciate it. Trying to upload some pretty heavy files too. So, and right now we're
Remember the
trying to
restaurant
find
name?
where we parked. What was that?
Remember the restaurant?
Junes or Janes, something like that. Janes or Junes. We were not on Congress. We were the street over from Congress. That I know.
Right here.
Right there. Perfect. All right.
Dude, this is in Foster right now.
Okay.
Booking it.
All right.
Let's
So
see.
we've got the address in there and
And arrive in 14 minutes.
14.
Yeah.
Oh, they're busy.
Chaos.
Okay, so it's gonna be a few minutes. I wonder if they've wonder if they're doing like any practice on demand flow planning, like how many cars are out at any given time,
Midnight.
you know?
All right, I'm trying to re-upload, but in 1080.
Okay.
Actually, all right, let me see what the audio quality was like.
Oh yeah, and while you're doing that, yeah, that's good. You know how with the latest iOS you get bumper at the top that gives you like time of how long your Uber is
Yeah.
out? Are you seeing that on your phone?
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
Oh no. So you mean up
Okay,
here?
yeah,
No.
nothing up there. Okay, I was just wondering. It is not the app is not
Not
in the heck do you call it? Dang it! It's not in production. There you go. So the app is in development. So there's some things that don't matter for what we're trying to do today. So. All right, so the Suncat is on the way, and I think last I checked it was 13 minutes. That was probably 2 or 3 minutes ago. Probably about 10 more minutes. We'll have a cab here. We'll head to the next destination. We'll try to continue to do new things with each cab. Try to go different places, but also try different things inside of the cab. So I think I'm gonna push on support a little bit. It sounds like they were there to literally do support only, not for any demos, which I was surprised. But I'm going to hit support and try to get them to do something with the car, like change the location of where we're headed and see what it does in that situation. So maybe when it gets to where it wants to drop us off, I'll hit support and tell them, "Hey, I don't feel comfortable getting out of the car here. Can you help us?" And see if he's able to do anything about that. What are some other things we could do with support? I was really hoping that they were also kind of in demo mode too. You know what I mean? Like, here's what I would do in this situation. Yeah, but they're like serious.
I know.
They're like, yeah, I'm here to work. So I don't want to pester, but we need to know this stuff. Oh, there's a Waymo right there. If they could just fit one more LiDAR on there, I think they'd have it. They're close, but one more LiDAR would do it, I think. Starting to worry that Sawyer took us to a place we shouldn't be. He's been hiding back here, be out in the open, exposed like this. I think taking us somewhere, trying to leave me here. It still hasn't uploaded, even in 1080.
The Wi-Fi must just be bad.
It must just be awful, like service and everything. Yeah. X is probably on fire right now. Yeah. That's probably laggy or something. Got human pilot here trying to back into a spot. Almost made it.
Just think how many active live viewers here?
That's the active number.
15,000 people watching. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they're waiting for you to finish uploading.
Sorry, guys.
We were having a
This
chat.
is the struggles of content creation. You try
It
to
truly
get
is.
the internet, and this is why we need Starlink and all the cars.
That is exactly right. But it's also like things happen so fast. You can't plan for everything. You just got to go with the flow.
This is taking oddly long though. I would say.
I think that X is probably like at maximum capacity at the moment with all this stuff going on. Would be my guess. Uh-oh. Here it comes. I'm gonna tell him that he might have some cash. No? No.
Yeah. Look, guys, got a cigarette, man.
Nah,
No.
sorry.
Shut up.
Said it's almost here. Is there a button for turbo? Like,
Or it's 7 minutes.
get
8
us
minutes away.
get us out of here? A lot of people talk to themselves out here.
I know. This is crazy location.
Yeah. I just for the record, I did not choose this location. I just want to be clear about that.
Yeah, we'll flame it all on me.
It was this guy. 100%.
I think I want to try to live stream the next one.
Yeah.
If this uploads though, I think I need it to upload.
Yeah.
crazy how long it's taking.
Yeah. Yeah, and don't worry, we'll be on and off throughout the day too. So try to capture as much as we can. I'm also gotta capture some video for more polished, finished product that I can post later. And a couple of people have requested specific little clips that I'm trying to provide for them too. So we've got a lot to accomplish in a very short period of time before my flight, which is at 7:40, I believe. I gotta be, yeah, I think it's 7:40. So I would say about 6:40, I am done, and I have to be at the airport. So
I don't know if it's gonna finish.
yeah, well, we just have to switch over to your cell service and just keep going. That 13-minute video on X is no joke. That takes a minute. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Something interesting, by the way, I was just thinking about. So when we finally hailed this next cab, it said 13 minutes. The geolocation is not like the geofence is not that crazy. So like distance shouldn't be the issue. And there's only, to my knowledge, I don't know this to be 100% fact, but I believe something like 20 invites or 20 people with access to the app. So only 20 people at a time could potentially be requesting a ride. So I was surprised it showed a 13-minute wait, and it's every bit of that. And I haven't even seen another uh, RoboTaxi over in this area since we've been here. Just an observation, not saying anything, just an observation. That's all. I think that it'll be interesting to see how Tesla uses this initial data to try to figure out like fleet management and planning how much of the fleet is out there based on wait times and costs and all that stuff. It'll be really interesting to see how that all kind of evolves over time. ETA update? 4 minutes. 4 munitos. All right, it's gonna go sideways for just a second. See, if I did it like this, I could see everything. So I got this silly banner on top, but I don't want to do that to everybody. All right. Any minute. any minute now. All right, start looking for it on the corner. I'm assuming this way. So again, thank you guys for your patience. Apologies. Should be here any minute now, and we'll be back in the action. Can you see it on the map like an Uber?
Uh, 1 minute away. Yeah. Okay. Sucks. I can't upload it even at 720. Even
Wow.
though the speed is fine, Wi-Fi wise.
X is just overloaded at the moment. That would be my guess. All right, let's around this corner we can see. Don't see it yet. Where's my Tesla at? It's at home. Oh, that might be it. Looks like it's coming from that direction. Turn left. You said it is silver? Oh, that one's like backing into a parallel parking spot.
That's not.
No.
I don't think.
There's nobody in the driver's seat, so
Oh really?
yeah. Is ours silver?
Oh, it's Ryan. I think we should go over there.
Really? It's picking us up over there? Surely not. Like it's parallel parking right now across the street instead of pulling into the parking lot. That doesn't make any sense.
It's not.
All right, that is us. That's confirmed. Okay, so that's a little whatever. You can walk out to the car. Interesting.
Want to get the birds? You can get on. That's it.
Yeah, that'd be great. All right. There's your welcome message.
You're welcome. Welcome.
Thank you. All right. So, and now we're all buckled.
Just before we
And
take off, if I could just take a quick look at your app to
Oh,
verify
yep.
the route, and then feel free to start whenever.
There we go.
Perfect. Thank you.
all right. Start right down here. Arrival in about 10 minutes. Now, on the last one, we didn't go through any of this stuff, but it does. Anything that's connected to his account should be accessed right here, I guess. So, I'm assuming you're big in Disney Plus, right? You seem like Disney classics kind of get to me. But we can try like, do you do Apple Music or anything?
Yeah.
Let's try Apple Music. See if that's Does that look like your setup?
No.
Eternal Sunshine.
Oh wait, yes.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, so that was pretty seamless.
So it automatically had my music and everything in there.
Yeah. All right, and so like in the last ride, everything on the screen is pretty much the same as what you're used to, except for that pullover button and stop in lane up there. So I thought perhaps there would be a button back here for the same, but there's not. There's just pull over, which is interesting.
Let me go. Oop, hold on. Freeze.
Yeah, your phone's probably overheated from trying to upload to X so
Yeah.
long.
Yes.
There
we go.
It's nice and cool in here, though.
You know what? Can I do this?
Yeah.
Is it sideways or no?
No, it'll format
Okay.
it correctly. Yeah, for the people on X, right?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if you're able to check. Probably not.
No,
Okay.
no. I've got a dual live stream going on right now.
All right, so for those I'm just gonna do it back up this way,
Okay.
in case they can't see. So for those just tuning in, you can control. I'm just gonna turn that down.
Yeah, just give them a tour of the.
And they already, once I walked in, they already had my playlist in here, so I can just select the music I want. If I had that logged in, it would probably already be logged in. Control that. There's the support button. And on the first ride that we took, the support agent literally picked up probably in like 3 seconds. It was really quick, and you can hear them through the speakers. And then you just press on the screen to hang up, which is super cool. And I'll post a video of that later. I was trying to upload my first Tesla RoboTaxi ride, but it took forever. Didn't have good Wi-Fi, so I'm just going to live stream my second RoboTaxi ride. But yeah, it's crazy to see no one in the driver's seat.
Oh man, yeah, it's going. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about earlier. The confidence is it doesn't have as many rough edges. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I should say this does not feel slower or more timid than FSD version 13.2.9. This feels just as confident, drives just as quickly from my experience. This isn't just like a slower version for safety reasons.
No,
I can tell.
No, yeah, I think it's a little bit more. I think there's some areas in my car, at least on the latest FSD, that you feel that hesitation sometimes when traffic's merging or you're like in that intersection back there taking a right. It would take it no problem, but it would not have just gone as smoothly as that, as confidently. So there are some nuances here. It's hard to capture all those little nuances because now thinking about, I mean, it's already so good.
It's also worth noting that it's in standard mode, FSD mode right now. It's not in hurry mode, and it's still running around quite confidently.
I actually never run in standard. I didn't.
You're hurry.
I'm hurry all the time.
Yeah.
Only.
I only turn on standard when I'm on the highway, just so it doesn't change lanes so much.
Yeah.
That's my only gripe with it on hurry, really.
Yeah, and again, 2 for 2. He's not holding a Donkey Kong controller from a Nintendo Switch. He's not using some bicycle pedals down there on the floorboard. He literally has nothing that he could do. So if something crazy happened, he can't take control of anything.
So this is important.
That's not what's going on.
To emphasize is that the safety monitor is not here to. They don't have their pedals, like Justin said. They don't have a steering wheel. Really, all they have is this little pullover button on the screen, from what I can tell. But similar to what we have back here, we have a little pullover button. And so I think they're just there to make sure everything goes smoothly. No one does anything crazy on day one.
Yeah.
They're not on our first ride. There wasn't a single intervention. They didn't have to take over once.
Nothing crazy like that.
Yeah. So, and eventually, obviously, like safety monitors can't scale, right? Like you can't have
a
millions
thousand
of safety monitors,
1,000 cabs, and 1,000 safety monitors.
Yeah. So, eventually, they won't need them. But for now,
it's just extra precaution. Yeah. So we've been trying to get to the bottom of that, and the best that I can ascertain at this point is legitimately he's just here to ensure that nobody's messing with the car with everything that's going on right now. This is new, and that new passengers aren't like trying to jump up into the driver's seat, stuff like that. Where on day one, somebody doing something stupid like that is going to be on Reuters in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Got another new Model Y in front of us.
Yeah. And that one is not running the RoboTaxi
No.
13.3.
No, I can see someone in driver's seat.
I can tell the software is different because of the head in the driver's seat.
Flipping it around. Got Justin with me. Yeah, it's been really smooth so far. The app is cool. Smooth experience so far. I like the layout, like the design of it so far. I'm gonna post my actual first ride in 4K later. I just couldn't do it with the bad Wi-Fi, unfortunately, out here, or a bad cell signal too. But I'll get that done and give you guys the true first experience that we had. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
Let's try when we get to the car. We can try to find one of those places that has good Wi-Fi, and we'll try to upload again right now.
Yep.
So for those people that are waiting on your video, we can get that up.
So sorry if it's in portrait mode here. I just don't want to risk it doing a landscape. It's working. So.
Oh no, can't be doing that.
I know.
See, you just risked it for the biscuit, and there was no biscuit. Oh, it's still there. Lucky.
Wow. All right, so we're gonna arrive in 4 minutes.
Oh yeah. So, what do you think about when it gets here this time? I can't tell exactly where it's trying to drop us off. I can't interact with this map, which I wish I could a little bit. Even like add a stop or something.
Yep.
And maybe that is intended for later, but so I'm not sure in relation to like where they picked us up over there. If that
It's the same spot.
same spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be one street over. Now that I think about it.
Okay. Hey, would you be comfortable if I hit pull over like 100 feet before that spot, and so we can see how that operates?
Yep, it's fine.
Because I'm assuming it's when you hit that, it's like, hey, you can pull over here, and we'll get out. So I'm assuming that's what it's going to do.
Yep.
And we can put that to the test and not assume anymore.
It's wild that we're here at this day, like in this moment. I've been obviously a Tesla investor for a long time, but man, it feels like it's always been coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. And yeah, this is a small early access program, but us, the 20 people that got invited, we can literally bring whoever we want as a +1. We don't have to bring the same person. It can be any +1 as long as there's one person per ride. So,
oh man, that LiDAR is so sick. Sick.
like, that's not a scale.
You can't scale that.
No.
Yeah. That's cool. It does a good job.
Hopefully the streaming quality is okay. My phone is boiling right now.
Yeah.
FSD's looking. Gonna
Like
turn
just
confidently.
Solid.
Great job.
Yep.
Again, it feels very similar to version 13.2.9.
Yeah.
Not much of a difference from the back. Other way you are.
Sick.
So yeah, I'll try to. Well,
Oh, what was that?
so that reminds you to bring your belongings. You can hit drop me off now.
It's like, what did I do?
And I'll try to keep both streets.
So I think at the one block before, I'm gonna hit pull over.
Okay.
And
We're gonna hit pull over early, see what happens, see what it does.
Yep. Because I think that's the corner that we're parked on anyways. Is that June's or James or?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna hit pull over now, and it says pull over. The vehicle will reach out to a support agent for assistance.
Okay, so that might be teleoperation maybe.
Interesting. Well, let's find out. Vehicle's finding a safe location to pull over. An agent will be with you soon. Interesting. Oh, it's in
Hello
park
there.
now.
This is Tesla RoboTaxi support. How may I help you?
Yeah, we were just trying to see the pullover function since we were closer to the car. I think, though, unfortunately, we're in traffic right now.
Nice.
So maybe just send us back into
So are you able to
driving?
pull to the street to the left here?
I'm able to get you going back up on the road so we can get you guys out of the way. Seems like your turn is coming up anyway, right?
Yeah, we're at the turn.
Perfect. Go ahead and
Okay.
engage and get you guys going.
Thank you.
All right. Thank
Is
you.
there anything else that I can help you guys out with?
No,
Not at
that's
all.
it.
Congrats on the launch.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Oh, you're right.
All right, so we'll pull over.
So yeah, I don't have the ability to do anything now other than contact support, and
we
I
just-
think it's just kind of going to continue to go unless
Stop here.
we stop it.
Guess we'll stop here. We love
You know,
it.
maybe should we hit contact support to make it? Let's do that.
Okay.
Because that's what I would do in real life.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah, because I don't see destination on the screen.
Nope. So now this is like, do you ever do FSD roulette? Hello, this is
Tesla RoboTaxi support.
Hi there. We got I think the car was close enough to the destination that it stopped navigating. So now we're going on an
Are you
endless
able
loop.
to input the destination that I had originally back into the car?
I might. Let me go ahead and double check on that. So just give me a couple of moments.
Sure. Well, this is like when you play. Did you ever play FSD roulette?
No.
Where you don't put a destination, you just
Oh
press
yeah,
FSD?
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's happened. That's what we are in right now. Is FSD roulette?
So this is interesting. So we
Yeah.
pull over too early, purposely, and now once we did that, we asked the agent just to keep going, pull off to the left there. It didn't have the address that we put it in originally, so I think he's working on that.
You know what? It was ready to let us out too, so it definitely does the pullover function. I'm glad it also contacts customer support if it did that. Now, if we would have got out, it would have just started leaving after we left.
Yeah. Well, we were in the middle of the intersection,
But
so
we were, yeah, that
didn't
was,
want to get out.
yeah.
Oh, we know it works.
Yeah, so maybe if you press that button, it should be more like a full block in advance rather than when you're at the turn.
So this will be interesting. See if they could.
Thank you so much for your patience.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure. So if you can't hear the agent, guys, he's trying to put in the original destination that we had because we hit pull over and it sort of gets rid of that destination, I guess.
And when he comes back, I'll confirm he's not operating the vehicle. He is trying to input some information to tell the car where to go.
Yep.
But he's not driving it remotely. I don't even think they can do that for a long trip like this. They can like get you out of a alley that you're stuck in, but
Yep. So the car is just like going around without a destination right now. Oops, sorry about my hand.
uh-oh. That's Mark right there. He doesn't see me.
What's up, Mark?
He can't see me.
That's funny.
Does your window work? Does it roll down? Let's see. Mark!
What's up? What's up, dude?
We are in FSD roulette at the moment.
Hey, Sawyer.
What's going on, man?
We are in roulette.
This one doesn't have any side badges.
Hey guys.
We pressed pull over and we didn't get out in time, so the car's just driving nowhere.
They run out of stickers.
So we're kind of just waiting to see what happens.
You guys live streaming?
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How many are there a bunch of them right here in this corner?
That one just left in front of you.
Sweet.
Cool.
It's super smooth.
Yeah.
It's just like what you're used to, but without any hesitation. So you know how, like when you're like in tight traffic and like cars are merging stuff, that sometimes you get that hesitation on FSD, that's gone.
Wow.
So that's the main difference you notice.
It's like really smooth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's making me realize how good FSD is right now on our cars.
And where it go will become. All the cars will become.
Yeah.
I want to walk in front of it when it turns green. Should I? Should I be the first?
All right, you can start now. So it says external drive is almost full, 75%. All right, so now the agent has remotely re-entered, I guess,
our
our
address.
original address, which is great.
Are you still with us?
No, it
No,
would say
he's
it would say in the
Oh,
here
yeah.
connected.
Oh, man. Okay. So he was able to go through the log and figure out where we were trying to go.
Yep.
And he was
So
able
it
to,
took a few minutes. I imagine in the future that'll be a quicker process, but this is day one, so.
yeah.
But that's cool. I didn't know that. That was a good test, actually.
Yeah. And a special shout out and thanks for the patience of our I guess, is this safety operator or
Safety monitor.
Safety monitor. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So thank you for your patience in allowing it to do its thing.
No worries. Happy to do it, honestly.
Yeah. No, that's how we figure out what the edges are. But the
I
nice
assume
thing
you're
is,
not able to answer what software version this car is running.
For questions like that, yeah, just check out basically the website.
Yeah.
Tesla.com/robotaxi. I'm
Okay.
not sure if it's listed there, but
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
if it is answerable, it would be there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
This is a long red light.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the car's not just sitting here, by the way. We've just been at a red light all this time.
All right, so when we get to our destination, I'm going to try to find some good Wi-Fi and quickly upload that original first ride for you guys in 4K. Get that going. Oh, I had a better mic on that ride too.
Yeah, we'll get your stuff sorted out, and I'll be recording now.
Wow, this is like the longest red light I've ever experienced. FSG is just waiting.
Yeah.
See all the activity on the screen there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we
There
go.
we go, and it's going.
3 minutes out.
It sees those people. It sees that it's a
So it sees people on the street. It is yielding to them.
We got a Reuters photographer over here.
Doing? Oh, God, great.
He's taking a picture of you holding your phone.
Um,
I'm gonna tell him it's you.
They better ask me.
Nice. A lot more cautious than I thought it would be on the crosswalk.
That was good. I was being extra cautious with those pedestrians. Took a sec.
Well, and Austin's crazy. Like throughout the day, certain times of the day, people are just like walking in the street. So I thought that was pretty good.
All right, we're gonna get off in 2 minutes here.
And does it look like? So I can't go back on this screen.
Yes.
And
so,
that hopefully they fix that in the next.
yeah.
Can't do anything except for press buttons.
Yeah,
I've noticed.
no back. So unfortunately, we can't like go back to the music if we wanted to, or
and
or pull over for that matter. We can only the pull over button.
They took the pullover button away from us at this.
Yeah. So once you hit like support, I guess you can't go back to.
Yeah. So
screen.
if this was real world, I would hit support right now, and I'd say, "Hey, can you stop the ride right here so I can jump out? My car's right there," and they would be able to do that.
So there are the 3 buttons: pull over, stop and lane, and support on that screen. There's no other buttons for the safety monitor to hit. There we go.
And hopefully the friend you made up at the shop is still there.
Yeah, I know.
And say hi to him.
All right,
There's another one.
That's pretty much it.
Look.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in for the live stream. Nice matte black Cybertruck. And we're gonna pull up off here. Thanks for tuning in. And we are at our destination.
So it's very interesting. This is being very consistent on where it wants to pick up and drop off, no matter where you're at on this street. And it was very weird that it picked up at the last place across the street.
Into the parking lot here. That's what I've noticed it doing. It likes to pull in the parking lots.
Mm-hmm.
And will it turn around or just have us get out?
We will see. And boop,
all right,
exit safely, and it's in park. They got to turn that easy entry off because every time it does that, it pushes the driver's seat back. Hey, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate what you're doing today. All right, so I'm gonna watch because he's in a tight spot. This car is gonna have to it's going to have to back up in one way, shape, or form. So we'll see how it does, how it figures that out. And I think what it's going to probably do, if at least the human thing to do would be to go over there, back up over here. But we'll just have to wait and see what it's. The wheels are turning now. So, yep, it's doing kind of the human thing. It's going there. And let me get out of the way so I don't get run over. And there you go. That's FSD in reverse for those of you who haven't seen that yet. And probably the most bored Tesla employee today, right there. Nice guy.
We just make this.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you?
It depends. Are you with somebody?
I'm Reuters.
No, thank you.
I understand.
Yeah, yeah.
But how was it though? I mean,
Great.
I'm not.
It was great, man. It really was.
I saw you guys.
We've been trying to challenge the cars to do some pretty crazy things, and
Yeah.
so far, I mean, we've only had a few rides, so we haven't had a whole long list of things to try to get it to fail. But we're trying. We're pushing it. And
What's
it's doing
your
well.
site? Can I go see it?
Bearded Tesla guy.
Huh?
Bearded Tesla guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm getting ready to end this particular stream.
Okay.
And no, you're not. I don't have you on camera. Don't worry. They can hear you, but they're not watching you. Yeah. So this one will end here shortly, and then we'll have another one in a little bit.
I'm gonna leave. I can pay.
So they're being cautious, but I'm like, man,
Where do you take?
That's going.
Where do you?
but that's cool, man. I'm glad you guys came out to
Yeah.
film it and stuff. And it's kind of crazy. It's like literally my neighbor.
So it's not so.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mhm.
All right, so we're gonna go take a few more rides. Put the run to the car real quick. To
Have
get
fun, guys. Enjoy it.
keep following.
That dude, did you hear any of that?
No.
That guy was from Reuters. I knew it immediately.
Which guy?
The dude that came up to me
Oh,
he said, "Hey, can I ask you some questions?" I was like, "Well, who are you with?" He
No.
said, "Reuters."
No thanks. We're
When I said nope, he said, "I understand." So awesome. I was respectful about it though. It's not like I was a jerk, but yeah, they'll do anything to get that story and headline.
oh,
I'm gonna turn this
I'm gonna have
camera.
a hard time fitting in. Oh, you got started so late.
All right, so first couple of rides there on the live stream. Thanks for all your patience. Thanks for tuning in. Live stream again later, but I do need to get some static film now for some commitments that I've made, including for myself. So I need to get that done on the next little bit of time that I have left before I got to get back to the airport. So thank you for tuning in, and appreciate everybody here. So catch you guys in a little bit. Bye bye.
Yeah, we should.